Welcome back, fellow Dime Dogs. This is your King Willie speaking, aka Cyber Snake, Commander-in-Chief of Mother Base, Utopia. Now, we're playing Metal Gear Solid 5 Defense Campaign. All of you should know this by now. If you were paying attention to my playlist on YouTube, please, you're welcome to watch it at any given time. Now, I'm pretty sure I went further than anybody else did on YouTube. In fact, I know I did because everybody else who's playing this game is actually goofing about. Other than stuff, of course. I know for a fact Game Grumps and KCat Gaming stopped playing this for a while. I wish they would get back to it. But, you know, who am I to judge? But anyway, so, we are going to play the last mission, the Wandering Soldier number 10. Yes. And don't worry, we're not going to say goodbye to Paz. Why do you ask? Well, I guess it's not in Africa. It is still here in Afghanistan.
Please select a landing zone.
There's only one landing zone to pick. Oh wait, where'd it go?
Mission not accepted. Please select a landing zone.
Oh, right there. Okay.
Heading to Afghanistan. Deploying.
So there are multiple times that I've pointed this out. There's going to be multiple more times to even explain this. Because I know what fans may be thinking. Why? Every single time, and I've noticed this pattern quite a while, every single time something's been pointed out, they keep asking the same questions over and over and over again. No matter how different the prospect of, you know, questionnaire is, it's always the same. So, I'll point it out later, so everybody gets the hint that it's always going to be the same. If you haven't noticed the answer before, you will know. The reason why I say that this is confusing there's a lot of factors, and I'll point out those factors when we get to them. And I'm pretty sure you'll find out, you know, by an eagle eye source. You'll see for yourself why this is more confusing than I thought it was. Maybe you guys can help me out here, for those that have already played this before. Sandstorms, smoke box, and I'm going to put on the tape. If I can get to it.
Is that you? 9 years. 9 years.
One of the guys out on a mission at the time. He's fallen a long way from the glory days. But will he come back to us? Bring him home, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
And we didn't even have to go anywhere from the landing zone. He just came right to us, which made it even easier. So if you've seen every single one of these that I have done lately, you'll know where they're all at. And I'm sure somebody out there is going to take out clips and edit them to where I found all the soldiers, found all the pictures, and did it da-da-da-da-da-da. But you would have to ask my permission first. Ask me on Twitter and DMs, but... Anyway.
Gaining altitude.
So, this is the last photo that we'll get from Wandering Soldiers. The real last photo, I'm gonna leave it alone, because I ain't touching it. I hate the under construction bit, because there is a lack of roomage to actually enter in Mother Base, which leaves this one, my particular room, and specifically, to use.
Please select a landing zone. Heading to Mother Base.
Notice I did not lose any blood. Nor did I get shot. And some of you are saying, yeah, you freaking idiot. You've been collecting Wandering Soldiers. They're not going to shoot you. They're going to gas you to death. Well, the last guy that I picked up had sleeping gas, so go figure. So, why not? Once again, all credits go to Konami, the Fox team, Kojima, and Steph Houston. The beautiful Steph Houston. I believe that her project has been funded enough to get the movie started. I haven't heard from her talking about it since then, but I have been trying to get her some help on that in the case, but with lack of views getting from these videos to screen on time, nobody's been watching them. So later on in so many years, people are going to watch these and say, what kind of a freaking idiot I am. I know that's going to be for a fact. Oh, and I forgot to leave this. And I know that's going to be for a fact because I even say I'm an idiot at times. And you're going to hear me say it because it's the freaking truth. I keep pointing out the obvious, the key obviousness, but, you know, I do that with reason. My pathways of thinking doesn't match everyone else's. And it's not that I think of myself better than everyone, it's just that if I don't get it, how do I see anybody else getting it? It's just my, way of thinking about things, and it's because of me getting smacked around at the age of 3 that I can't think as normal as everybody else. So, don't mind me whatsoever. I am still trying to understand everything the way they should. But as you can see from here,
what is it, Snake?
the last photo we picked up was about Chico. And if you played Ground Zeroes, he's the one with the plug into his chest, listening through his earphones. Skullface gave him a tape to listen to with her confession. And we'll get to that in a moment.
Got something to show me, Snake?
I do, in fact. Here you go. Enjoy.
Football. I joined in. And there's Huey refereeing. He said, we have forsaken our countries and become one with the earth. It is good being here together with everyone, you know? It was... And then I... No, that is
Alright, she doesn't have a soccer ball in her now.
But I am an angel of peace.
That must be the image I just gave
I
her.
am a student. I am so tired. I will just lie here a while.
Mm-hmm. Take your time, I'll be back. Before we leave, we have to re-enter that room, and before we do that, I have something to point out. In the database, with all of her documents that we've collected, the most recent one is the football one, or football one. This is the last one we gave her. And as you notice, this one just showed up on the wall. The one I do not want to touch. Get it? Good. Because that is the worst one you will ever find yet. Here's why. If you pick up that photo, you lose everything in this room. Access completely. Back to where the beginning is.
The real me.
I believe if I go back and extract my files now and save them to a thumb drive and then come back and go get that photo and then show you what happens to this room, I can explain better. But in any case, this room will be completely gone. So, I'll be right back. I'm going to do that right now. Stay tuned. See you in the next episode. Be right back. Well, it just so happens that I can't create a backup file. Don't know why. Can't do it in thumb drive, can't do it on OneDrive.
My stomach.
So, I'm going to have to do some improvising. The last photo we need is on that wall. It is the butterfly. And if we take the butterfly, it's going to end everything. You'll see why here in a second. As you can tell, we still have access to that room. If we take this photo, come back to this room, and nothing happens.
The real me.
Did we really take that photo? Yes, we did. In fact, you have to leave this area entirely. Oops, hold on. Let me mute this real quick. Still nothing. In fact, still the same checkpoint. You know what? I bet we have to go in helicopter. BCC.
The real me.
I thought that would trigger a cutscene or something. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna call the chopper. Either Quiet's listening to vinyl, or she's listening to one of the tapes that I can't listen to right now. I thought for a reason that would work. Now I'm not so sure if it does. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. And did you notice that we went back to our second loadout, or our first loadout? That wasn't intentional, by the way. That just happened. Pick the right one. Good. Now, the reason why the sound is still muted is because I did not want to listen to the tapes I was listening to, because this would strike copyright strike. Once again, credits to Konami, Kojima, the Fox team, and my favorite, Stephanie Houston. In other words, Steph Houston. My favorite sniper of the century. Yes, I know it's going to get a little boring, but consider this. I can't do any cutscenes or add any cutscenes to edit my videos if they're going to keep copyright striking my videos. So keep that in mind. I'd rather see everything in full because I'm not the type of person to actually get a free pass on everything. My life sucks as it is. Yes, I had to point that out. Now, I'm pretty sure my brother's going to get back to me on this because even it would strike him that it's odd to see me go back into my ACC other than just going back into that straight room right away and not, getting any reaction to pause in the, surgery room. He's out. Okay. We still have access, so let's go back in. Pass. Why? It finally got to her. And she's losing a lot of blood. Note, alright? I've stated this before. For some odd reason, she strikes me as Ocelot's daughter because she shares the exact resemblance to Ocelot than anybody else on Mother Base. Doesn't that strike you as odd? Oh, I forgot. The butterfly effect. Apparently. Not really, but I'm just saying. It had to be. Peace Walker. Did we really catch a butterfly? We did not. So what did really happen there? I'll explain the interpretation as far as I can understand. Alright, but first, we have no access to this room anymore. This was the room, as previously explained, but now we have a new key item. Entry Tape 5. Now here's all of Paz's records.
There is going to be a kind of festival held on Mother Base. They are calling it Peace Day. Snake and his men may be without a nation, but they are still an army, and that means sometimes they have to fight the bad guys. Of course, they should not fight at all. It is obvious to me that any problem can be solved with reasonable discussion. Maybe Snake and the others think so too, because the idea is to set aside war for one day a year and relax in peace. I do not know how it came about, but apparently Snake and Miller got the idea while they were talking, and everyone on Mother Base went along with it. To think that deep down they all share a love of peace, that makes me happy. But never mind that. Somehow I have ended up singing on stage. Miller was all, "Come on, both our names mean peace. It will be great." Why does that mean we have to be in a band? Then he roped Professor Galvez in too, saying, "Hey, Galvez comes from peace too. We are the perfect act." I am not sure Miller really understands the origins of the name Galvez. But then again, you always have to take Miller's talk with a grain of salt. What I cannot believe is he went and told everyone we'd be performing together without even asking my opinion. Now everyone thinks it has all been decided. I like to sing, but I have never had to perform in front of a crowd. I do not think I'm up to this. But everyone seems to be looking forward to it. I guess I would hate to let them down. And anything is better than letting Miller sing. Oh, that was mean. Miller said he was going to write a song for us. I wonder what it will be like. It is funny. The more nervous I get, the more I find myself looking forward to it.
Cassette 2.
The whole base is busy getting ready for Peace Day. Miller has finished writing his song, so I went with Professor Galvez to listen to it. Miller was really into it, humming away as he played the song on his acoustic guitar. But the song melody did not match up with the guitar chords at all, and it sounded more like a melody. Miller's very enthusiastic, but I think he's tone deaf. I guess the guitar backing sounded good at least. But as I was wondering how to break it to Miller, Professor Galvez took out an odd instrument. It was just two antennas sticking out of a box, more like a radio than a musical instrument. He said it was invented by the Soviets, but why would Professor Galvez own a Soviet-Russian instrument? I asked him, and he told me music has no borders. Well, I cannot argue with that. Good music is something people of any nation can appreciate. Why not abandon war and just make music together? But anyway, the professor offered to try playing the melody on his instrument in time with Miller's guitar. It was like something from another world. But somehow, it fit Miller's guitar backing really well. It even gave the song a charming, down-home kind of feeling. Miller was overjoyed. "That is it! That is my melody right there," he said. It sounded totally different from when he sang it. But hearing the professor's version, I thought I could probably sing it. Then Miller hit me with the next bombshell. "Paz, you write the lyrics." I did not know whether to scream or to run out of the room. There was only 1 week left until Peace Day.
Entry 3.
So, as if putting me on stage to sing was not enough, Miller even expected me to write the lyrics. He even said he had thought of the title already. Love Deterrence. As if he had done the hard part. Deterrence, love, deterrence? Deterrence it is when nuclear weapons prevent war, right? I do not see how love fits in. But it was too late to complain, so I just sat and listened to the tape of Miller's backing guitar and the professor's melody over and over again. I guess the melody is more Professor Galvez's creation than Miller's, but on the whole, I think it is actually a good song. First, it goes for your heart with a sorrowful opening, but then you feel revitalized as the song goes on. Miller grew up in post-war Japan. Maybe that is why the song has that kind of balance. Long ago, I heard some Japanese music called enka, I think. It sounded this way, but I wonder why it has to sound sad in the first place. Miller called it Love Deterrence. Doesn't that mean he had a love song in mind? All I see of Miller and women is the way he fools around with a lot of them at once. But maybe he has had his heart broken too. And what about me? I found myself thinking about Chico and Snake as well. I know Chico has a crush on me, so naturally he should come to mind. But why Snake? He saved me, and I feel indebted to him. But I thought that was all he meant to me. Why does my heart flutter when I think of him? It is embarrassing to be unable to control this emotion. There has to be a way to suppress it, to forget it. But maybe that is what love deterrence is? With that thought in mind, I went to my desk and began to write and write. Just 3 days left until Peace Day.
Entry number 4.
I finally had a decent draft of the lyrics, so I showed them to Professor Galvez first. He liked them. He said I had done a superb job capturing the sense of a young girl's troubled heart. There were 1 or 2 lines I thought needed brushing up, so although he said lyrics aren't my specialty at first, he gave me some advice. Everything he said made perfect sense. When I tried putting in his changes, they made the song feel deeper, more sincere. That is the professor for you. He always has the answer. With the lyrics finished, I was ready to show Miller. He does not often take things seriously, but all of a sudden, he was saying, "Paz, you have the soul of an enka songwriter." And I did not even listen to enka all that much. Maybe I am pretty talented after all. But still, it took so much time to write the lyrics that there is hardly any time left to rehearse before Peace Day. The 3 of us rushed into the makeshift practice studio on Mother Base to see how we sounded together. Miller strummed away with a big smile on his face. I sang the main melody, and Professor Galvez improvised a backup melody. I know the professor is smart, but is there anything he cannot do? And Miller's guitar playing sounded a lot better now that he stopped singing. But I can hardly criticize his voice. I thought I had learned the song well enough listening to the tape as I wrote the lyrics, but I had trouble with the pitch and kept missing the rhythm. I have to practice, but there is almost no time left. It is just 3 days until Peace Day. Wait, I thought there were 3 days left before. I went and checked today's date with Miller and the professor. The date has not changed. It is the same day. Something is strange. Am I reliving the same day?
And there we have it. Before we enter this, Galvez was not on Mother Base to even ask this question. So, what happened? Well, let's enter entry number 5, shall we?
Peace Day never came. Every morning I wake up expecting it to come, but it is always 3 days away. That cannot be it. I have not woken up at all. It is just a dream. It is all a dream. I am in it, and you are in it too. I am the dreamer, but you are having my dream. Do you get it now? You do, don't you? Peace Day never came. With 3 days left, I followed my orders from Cypher and launched the operation. I hijacked Zeke. I fought Snake. I lost and was thrown into the ocean. I survived, but I was captured by Cypher. How happy I would have been if they had let me die then and there. But wishes do not come true. We just cling on to our dreams, our phantoms, mine and yours. But I think this one is coming to an end. After all, you have figured it out now. You can kill Skullface, murder Huey, slaughter Zero, burn the whole world down, and it still won't bring me back. Me, or any of the dead. And that was our business. War. We bought our daily bread with money paid to us for killing. Maybe us getting killed was just balancing the scales. You know, Mother Base was never the heaven we wanted it to be, but I was still happy to have lived with everyone there. It was such a short time, such a hypocritical peace. But while I was on Mother Base, I was happy. So, I hope I am not the only one who looks back on those days with happiness. There is more to remember than hatred and rage. But of course, this is you thinking that I should think that. It is no mystery now. I am just a phantom, a fragment of the mind you have lost. The real me died a long time ago. But even so, more so, I can tell what you are really feeling. The real emotion that is locked away at the bottom of your heart. Let it fly out. Let it guide you. Live. I think it is my job to tell you that. That is why I exist. So this tape is the last one. Once you are done listening to it, I am one phantom limb that will be gone for good. My flesh, my bones, joining the silt on the ocean floor. But do not forget, as long as you remember me, I will always live within you. Not a phantom limb or a phantom anything, as part of your heart. I will always be your angel of peace. So I know exactly how to finish. Say peace.
As we have been for the past couple months now, maybe even a few. I just realized, oh my god. As we have been saying for the past couple of months now, or even a few. Yeah, so, an interpretation of all of this. Some people have been wondering how you even come by these days. Have they been picked up by, just going around Mother Base? No. Have they been picked up by going around either Ocelot or Miller? No. This room did not even exist. Miller and Ocelot were even puzzled to why we even come here. And nobody, and I mean nobody, seen this room exist. Everything beyond this room has been under construction ever since this base platform has been created, while this base has been developed, mind you. There is a few key items. Number one, we have been picking up photos from each and every single soldier for the past 10 soldiers we've picked up. Those are real. The tapes are even real. The tapes have been recorded by Paz herself. And yes, even the one that was given to Chico all those years ago. Why has it now just surfaced to Snake? Well, it's occurred to me that this could go two ways. Number one, either the soldiers have been given the tapes, and Ocelot or Miller have given them to you for each and every passing that you make to Mother Base. Or you've collected them all through Skullface. Now, I've already ruled out that Miller and Ocelot knew about us coming to this place, or to this specific door under construction. But it has been accessible up until this point. Now, you might as well call it the TARDIS room because it's now gone. But other than that, it's completely barren. All we had was the single hint that Paz existed on this base, in this game, to this very moment. I don't know the specifics. All I know is that she's been recording tapes under the care of Skullface, while she has been recording her confessions about what has been going on for the past 9 years. We don't even know exactly what point she's been recording these. In fact, we don't even know what year she was under Skullface's care. In fact, I don't even know the exact point in time. But I do know this. These were her markings to give you the idea that she was still alive and that she exists in here. Because of this horn embedded into our minds, our vision of clarity has been compromised. Our vision of hearing has been compromised. So everything past this room has been imagined till this very day. So we can go demon 100%, even though we can lose the demon side completely and recover what was our innocence, because I've been doing that practically all year. So what do we have to gain from this? I don't know. Perhaps some subtlety that there is actually some part of Snake that actually existed in this version of Snake. Because we've seen past the few episodes that we've recorded so far that Snake has been interpreted that he was engaged in some way saving the actual big boss from that explosion. That was us. This is our face now. And going back from the hospital, waking up from a 9-year coma. Before the truth of the man who sold the world. That's what we had to wake up to, with Snake at our side. Or Big Boss, as it were. But since the man who sold the world gave us the tape to that truth, we've discovered something. We don't know what place that came back to us as, but we do know one thing. He elected us to be the new Big Boss, because we're sharing the same fate now, since he's in incognito. I guess he's looking for Zero himself, if he's still alive. In fact, I know he is, because in Metal Gear Solid 4, he was actually wheelchairing, willing him through the cemetery where Solid Snake was found. Before shutting Zero off, making him 0 to 1. Big Boss was then being killed by Foxdie himself. He was relaying the message Naomi gave to him, that the virus mutated, and the virus will pass on or kill itself off inside Snake while he lives his remaining years in that condition. But once again, what do I know? I'm still theorizing. And, well, that's my main theory for right now. So I'll let you guys talk that over. Tell me what you think. If you like this video, please rate, comment, and subscribe down below. We'll see you in the next episodes of Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. I will continue with the next segment of Metal Gear Solid here soon. And then possibly next week I will be doing a run through Maze, going through more questing. If not, doing some Asta stuff. If you care to join me, please let me know. I'll see you soon, Diamond Dogs. I salute you. Peace out.
Let go of everything.